This is the Milwaukee Fastback 6-in-1 utility knife, and it is a great little multi-tool. Let's go ahead and start looking at some of its features. We have got a bottle opener on the front. We've got a very nice smooth opening blade, and we have got a really great tool right here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the blade first. Now, this blade is going to open very smooth, due in part due to these copper looking washers that you can see on the back here. It is going to be almost like an adult fidget toy, and I just really enjoy using this utility blade. We are going to have the wire stripping notch right here. I guess you could cut some small twine with that as well. And then we're going to have the button right here where you can easily take the blade out and replace it as well. We do have a very nice pocket clip as well, and I have found over the last couple of days while using that it works very well. One of the things I like about the frame is that even though it's metal, it does have this fiberglass plastic type casing, and that seems to be very robust, but it does lighten the weight of the tool, so it ends up to be a very lightweight tool in the pocket. And then, of course, the star of the show is going to be the bit driver. It is actually going to be locking, something I wish things like the Gerber armbar were, but Milwaukee got it right, and they have this lock right here. Now, when you open this up, it does sort of click into place, but you have to fully extend it to lock it. Now, one of the negatives about this tool, probably the only negative that I can see, is that this bit driver is a little hard to get out. It's not too bad, but as the weather gets colder, that's going to become more and more of an issue, especially if you have gloves. Right now it doesn't seem so bad, but sometimes if it sits in there for a little while, it can get a little stuck and it can be a little hard to get out. Now let's go ahead and see if normal 1/4 inch bits work in here. And let's go ahead and put this, and they do. They sit a little bit lower in here than the double-sided bit, which is what I would expect. Let's go ahead and try this one, and you can see it sits right in there like so. So this is a really good multi-tool, and I have to say that the 1/4 inch bits are a lot easier to get in and out. I think they have just designed this maybe this way so these don't fall out. And then the other thing was on this bit, I did notice I took this outside with me, and it did get some surface rust on it. Not sure if it already had it or not, but just something I thought I would throw that in there. Overall, I think this is a really great utility knife. Actually, probably the best I have handled. So I really like its lightweight, I like its smooth action, and I love that it has this screwdriver that adds a lot to its capability as well. Now let's talk about the blade. I was all excited to share with you that there are so many different types of blades, just like this one right here. But I was devastated to realize that I've got an antique. These are no longer made. So just a couple years ago, let's see if I can get this in here right. Just a couple years ago, you could buy these off Amazon. These have the name Sheffield on them, but they were Rhino utility blades. And even Stanley made some convex utility blades. I think maybe they're listed under jewel blades. But anyway, and unfortunately, I cannot find a place where you could buy something like this today. So I was rather devastated over that because I always like to have a lot more options in utility knives or multi-tools, even to make the multi-tool more multitask worthy. But you can, of course, get serrated blades. You can get laser etch blades. There are still a ton of utility blades, different styles and sizes you can still get. So again, this is a great tool. Let's talk about price. These were $10 on Home Depot. They are no longer $10. Another thing that I'm sort of upset about, but it's all right. Home Depot does still have a 2-pack where you can get the 6-in-1 and then a normal Milwaukee utility knife for $20, and that is a great deal. I would get that if I was you, if you're interested in this, as soon as possible. Now, Amazon does have this knife as well, and I will put a link below in the description. They have that for $23.95 as of tonight. So that is the pricing as of right now. It looks like Home Depot is packaging this with a bunch of different items for Christmas. So you probably will see these in conjunction with other items around the store, but it looks like those usually go for $20, $27 to $35, somewhere in that price range. All right, so again, what a great utility tool. I like its smooth action. I like how light it is, and I really like its screwdriver. Now I've got a bunch more videos I would love for you to watch. I've got some coming up right now.